Hey everybody, Happy New Year. Welcome back to the layout for a little update. Last update was the beginning of December, and then I had a bunch of family and holiday stuff going on, and then right after the first of the year I got really sick. So this is day 22 of being sick. I had a virus, bronchitis, and a little bit of pneumonia, and it was pretty touchy there for a couple days. But as you can tell with my voice, I'm just now getting it back. But I wanted to give you an update because there were some days I had a little bit of energy, so I would come out to the train room and goof around and get some stuff done. But anyhow, since Union Pacific was touring the George Bush in the 1943, I thought I'd bring them out and let them run my ethanol train. And so I put them on the point with a Kansas City unit right there. So this is my ethanol train. I'm still missing 10 cars. I can't find them, but they're around here somewhere. And then I have a brand new set of ethanol cars ordered. 22 set coming, so I'll have 2 sets. And then I have a Kansas City Southern Canadian Pacific DPUs. Hey Vinny, does that Canadian Pacific unit look familiar? I know you're laughing, buddy. And there's my ethanol plant. You guys all know about that. So anyways, I was able to get some work done. I concentrated on the rock line because I want to work from the back of the layout to the front. I think I mentioned that a couple of videos ago. So I came out and I did some ballasting, which I just really hate to do. I don't mind it, but it's just so tedious and messy. I just hate it. My last big layout, I never even ballasted, and it looked fine, but I thought I better ballast this one. We all know about this grain elevator. And so I ballast a lot of the rock line, not all of it. I did a little bit there, and then I did some up here. Let's see, right here. I did that, and I did all the way around. I just did this last night, so this stuff's still a little bit wet. And then the rock quarry goes right there, and I did some scenery on top up here. I put the bases on the ground, and I'm going to load it up with boulders, those guys. And then I'll have the loader right here with a conveyor belt. And I'll put some construction equipment up there and make it look like they're loading that crap. So, and then this rock line is ballast. I ballasted all the way down to the end. So that I was able to do. And then I did this scenery. This is my tunnel that goes nowhere, but it is for sceneries. And I put these Woodlick Scenic rocks on here. All you do is put the glue on them. Man, they look really good, and they're really easy to use. So if you guys are thinking about doing rocks, I highly recommend this. And I just loaded up some Tolus right here. I put some glue down there, and then I sprayed it with Scenic cement, and those suckers are not moving. So everybody's been asking me, what are you going to do with this white wall back here? This wall in real life is not there because there is no rock line above it. The rock line is 20-30 miles away. But I'm going to put a photo backdrop of a cinder block wall to match the rocks. So I got that stuff on order. So that's going to be all, it's going to look like a big cinder block wall all the way up until this point right here where you see the color. So there's my auto parts warehouse. You guys all know about that. And then there's a bunch of streets. There's a street that comes in here, and this is my industrial park, but I have it tore up right now. I've been putting in ground throws and doing some wiring, so I moved all the buildings. And I'm just waiting for Finney to send me my haze pipe and steel. And then he's going to build me a junkyard for right there. And then this bad boy is going to be done. So once the haze pipe and steel gets here, I'll start putting everything back together. But there's a street that goes through here. There's a road crossing. Inside the industrial park, they actually have a gas station, a Dairy Queen, and a mechanic shop that all fits in here. So I'm going to try to squeeze those in there. I'm definitely going to get the gas station and the Dairy Queen because back in the day that I'm modeling this, the Dairy Queen and the Phillips 66 gas station were right next to each other, and I thought that always looked really neat. So that's going to go right in here somewhere. So I did that. I did that scenery. I painted all that. I did that. And then I did some more roads over here in Palco. This is Palco, Kansas. And these buildings are not exactly where they're supposed to be, but I just have them out here for measurement. And I got more roads. I just got some more styrene. So the roads will go all the way down here. There'll be a road crossing there. And then another road crossing there. Goes over to the ethanol plant. And then these buildings. The road is about that wide. And I think it looks really neat when you video down that low. It looks better. And I'll have sidewalks and people and stuff, so it's going to look pretty sharp. I just got all my styrene yesterday, and so I got to paint it and cut it up and stripe it. So, and then this is going to be a lumber yard goes in there. Can't really see it because of that shadow. Sorry about that, but I got to get another. I got to get another switch goes right here. I need a Y switch. So I decided to move my lumber yard over here because I needed a lot more room. I've been playing around with my intermodal auto yard, and here's a Kansas City to Dallas shooter right here. They have cars, auto parts, and double stack, and that train is getting ready to leave here pretty soon. But I have all the buildings. I just kind of finished the roads. And my UPS building goes back in there. And it's coming along. This is where all the cars are going to get parked. And then, like I said, I always work from the back of the layout to the front. So this is going to be next. So this will get all super detailed, and then I'll dump a bunch of ballast in here. That'll be fun. I just hate ballasting. I can't tell you guys how much I hate it. And here's the rest of that ballast that I did. And there's a hill right here too that's got rock on it because of rock line. And there's a microwave tower and a cell phone tower that go on this hill. So as soon as I find one that I like, I'll stab them in there. Here's another hint for all you N scalers. If you guys want to super detail your layout and use mailboxes and dumpsters and fire hydrants, use HO. It looks so much better and you can barely tell the difference. I had a pack of N-scale fire hydrants, and they were so tiny I couldn't even see them. I had to use tweezers. It was ridiculous, so I threw them in the trash can. So I have all that stuff ordered in HO. You can barely tell the difference, and it looks so much nicer. Here's my entrance into the intermodal yard, and that'll be another road crossing. So anyhow, that's what I've been doing the last 4 weeks, and I was sicker than sick. I tell you guys, I've never been that sick before in my life. I thought this was going to be it. So, anyhow, I got rock and Tolus up in here for the rock line. And then I got some shrubs and some trees that go in here. There's not too much of that. You know, Kansas is flat, but they do have trees, believe it or not. But the rock line that they have in Missouri, they do have hills and trees and stuff that they climb up to get to that quarry. So anyhow, just want to give you guys a little update. I'm starting to get back into things. I started watching a couple videos yesterday, so I'm back into the swing of things. Here's my test train and / my local right here I use for testing, and I ran that bad boy on the rock line the other day and there were no problems, so that's good. All right, you guys, next big project on here, other than playing with the scenery, is I'm waiting to save up a bunch of money so I can buy tortoises. I need about 23 of them, I think it is. So that'll be fun, trying to wire all those. All right, you guys, all the rest of this is just still under construction. There's going to be a propane place here, and this is going to be all farm country, static grass, farmhouses, etc. So, all right. Well, just want to give you guys a little update, and probably give you guys another one in a couple weeks. I'm hoping to do an operational video pretty soon, so I got to get 1 or 2 more operators over here so I can film it while they're driving the trains. Okay, other than that, keep training. Out.